Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. You've got 2 guys covering the tight end. As a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He wants to throw it again. Fakes to grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's high. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Montgomery. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy
throws for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UCF's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
and get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Makes makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The play-action fake. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tar Heel! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's high. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Orlando. Still on his feet at the 45. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Orlando. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 28 over the Rebels. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Knights will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Quick strike complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's high. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. On the run, it's Tompkins. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get set.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Knights send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Nice move there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's high. Buys a little time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down mark. marker, but a good pickup on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback adapted. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC! It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain. There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, North Carolina! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Tompkins. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Knowles. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. He leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Going to try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Knights decide to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's high. Got his man, and he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The snap sets up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second and 10 here. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hits the open man. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Orlando. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Makes the quick grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Orlando. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
UCF 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looking for a gap. It's Orlando. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back. It's high. Makes the catch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Wolfpack have aced the test today. A+ across the board for a group whose confidence has to be sky high. They're trailing by 14 to Nevada. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? Moving away from pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. He splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for room, it's Orlando. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's got him. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Wicks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Can't connect on his first throw. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Knights will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's high. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He smashes his way through again. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Finds the tight end. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. Oh, headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Frost. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pocket breaking down. They're setting up the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Unloads quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.